Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and when they speak publicly, the head honchos from these various companies in Silicon Valley act like they're welcoming to all comers. But in reality, the people who head up Facebook and Twitter and Google and all these other companies, yeah, they're not actually welcoming all comers. They're not treating all people equally on their platforms. Yeah, in fact, they tend to suppress a lot of individuals who come to their platforms, and those individuals they suppress tend to be conservatives. See, a company like Facebook just recently banned individuals like Alex Jones and Milo Yiannopoulos because they didn't agree with what it is that Alex Jones and Milo Yiannopoulos are saying in a political sense. On Twitter, just last year, you had a handful of prominent conservative politicians being shadow banned, a practice where it makes it difficult for other users of those platforms to search out those individuals' accounts. You had people like Congressman Jim Jordan, Congressman Mark Meadows. They were the ones who are getting shadow banned. And you might ask, well, does the same thing tend to happen to prominent people on the left? No, it doesn't. Rarely do you see someone on the left being banned from some social media site or for being shadow banned on Twitter. It just does not happen very often, if at all, on some of these sites. And what's so disgusting about this is that you have these folks at Facebook and Twitter who run those companies acting like it's totally okay to silence individuals they disagree with, and you have other folks on the left outside of those companies cheering what is going on. I mean, look, no, this is the United States of America. All opinions, regardless of how unpopular those opinions might be in some circles, all opinions do deserve to be heard. Look, all of us have rights in this country, and all of us have free speech rights. You would hope the same thing would apply online. Look, these companies are saying that they're a platform for all individuals to come and express their views, say whatever it is that they want to say. Well, then actually make that happen. If you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk and allow those people to use your platform and express views that you might not be a fan of. Look, it's their right to say something that you do not like. It's also your right to say, okay, you know what? I don't like what you just said, and I'm going to disagree with you, and here's why I think you're wrong. I mean, we should be having dialogue. We should be having debate. We're not going to come to a consensus in this country on almost anything, but you know what? We need to be able to have that healthy back and forth, that healthy debate, so that hopefully we can come to some shared meaning, and we'll come to some end result that's at least somewhat satisfactory for all parties involved. That's what's happened throughout time in this country, and that's what should be happening today and should be happening going forward. But you have so many people on the left who don't want to get into debate. And you know what? I understand exactly why it is that they don't want debate, that they don't want any sort of a civil discourse, is because, well, they understand that they do not have facts. They do not have evidence. They do not have the law on their side. They cannot back their case. They cannot back what they're saying with any of those things. So for a lot of folks on the left, they just hope to shut down debate before it even starts. So they say that, yeah, you know what? One of the best ways of doing that, it's not even allowing people on the other side to the discussion. In this case, it's not allowing conservatives to even have a presence on some of these platforms like Facebook and like Twitter. And look, for anybody who's a conservative like myself, look, I'm sure many of you, like me, we don't agree with everything that Alex Jones has to say. We don't agree with everything that Laura Loomer has to say, but that's not the point here. We should all be going to bat for those individuals saying, no, there is no reason why these people should be silenced. Because look, right now, sure, they're just going for some people on the outer fringe of society, the Alex Joneses of the world, people who say things that a lot of us think, okay, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about, makes the rest of us look bad and all that. But do you really think they're going to stop with Alex Jones and Laura Loomer? No, of course they're not. Right now, they're just testing the waters. They're saying, are we going to be able to ban these people from these social media platforms? And are we going to be able to get away without anybody else pushing back on us? And if we don't push back, then they're going to say, oh, well, see, we banned Alex Jones and it worked, so now we're going to go after this conservative and this conservative. And pretty soon it's not just going to be going after people on the outer fringe like Alex Jones. It's going to be going after your normal average conservative like myself, like many of the people in my audience and all that. I mean, don't think that any of us are safe, because for us conservatives, we say things that the folks at Facebook hate, that the folks at Twitter hate, that the folks at Google hate. They despise us just as much as they despise Alex Jones and Laura Loomer and all of them. So yeah, of course they're going to come for us if there's no pushback against what they are shamefully doing right now. So again, go to bat. Go to bat. Do not let this just go. Do not say, it's only Alex Jones, forget about it. No. Push back against what Facebook is doing, against what Twitter and Google are doing. Push back against it, because if you don't, you could find yourself being the next person that's banned or shadow banned. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.